Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Plant Power Podcast. And this is going to be a special one because I'm actually hanging out here at brand new Curaleaf. It's on Dale Mabry and Cass. For those of you unaware of this area, I've been here since 1990, and I've been in this building many times. It used to be a Sizzler back in the day. I remember in 1990 when I was a rookie. We used to come here, a little buffet right here, and eat the buffet and Sizzler. It was like $6. It'd probably be a little bit more than that today. And it's been a 220 East. It's been a bunch of different things, but now it's a Curaleaf. So you have a Curaleaf right now, right in the middle of Dale Mabry, right in South Tampa. So you guys and gals have no excuses why you don't come to Curaleaf. Now, once again, much love to Curaleaf, who is a title sponsor for this podcast. And we all have choices. Life's about choices. And my choice is Curaleaf. And that's why I'm here right now doing the podcast. And we're going to bring a lovely young lady who is a manager here a little bit later to talk a little bit about this new facility. You're just seeing one little piece of it right now, but this is probably the biggest dispensary I've seen here in the Tampa Bay area. So once again, if you're about selection and, people taking good care of you, that's what Curaleaf is all about. So I thought I would use this opportunity because, usually we do this show from the Dignitary Tea and Kava House, and we have different people interviewing, and we're talking about different subjects. But today it's me, and I had a young lady just yesterday. We were sitting out in the back in the medical card area, and she says, "Yeah, I see you guys smoking marijuana, but it's not me. I tried it once in high school and it didn't work, and it just doesn't work for me." That's fine. Like, marijuana isn't for everybody, okay? And people have, bad experiences, and a lot of people don't go back, and that's fine. Just like, listen, kava, kratom, if you go and get the wrong kava and kratom, you'll have a bad experience and you won't want to come back. And it's the same thing, I think, for marijuana. I think it's the same thing for your experience at a dispensary, and that's why it's about the choices. So I want to show you guys and gals all the choices that you have now, and it's not just somebody drops off a bag of dirt weed and you don't like it. It's more than that now. It's definitely science is involved with this whole thing. And I brought my little tray that they prepared for me here, and it kind of has all the different ways that you can ingest marijuana. And listen, it all started from from flour, and you get wonderful flour here at Curaleaf. They come in these little containers like this. I'm going to give you guys some little insight, okay? If you like to roll joints yourself, go with the ground flour. It's a little bit cheaper. I grind it up myself anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it comes ground up for me. So you get a little bit of money off, and you get the ground flour. So if you're into the economic part of it, definitely hit this way. People that do get their flour definitely want nice big fat buds, and they have unbelievable buds. They didn't give me one with buds in it, but I'm just telling you, they got amazing buds here. And then for people that are a little, I don't say lazier, but want an easy way out, you can always go with the pre-rolls. Listen, I'm not lazy, but sometimes I roll through Curaleaf and I'm going somewhere for an event or whatever, and it just makes sense to grab a pre-roll. So this is a little bit easier for some people out there, and you know how that goes. Now, once again, that's the flour part of it, and that's the basic part. I think we've all known flour since I remember growing up way back when, and all my boys were smoking it. And I've told the story before, I didn't smoke weed till I was 35 years old, but I'm definitely making up for some lost time. But it used to be all about flour back in the day. Now it's about choices, okay? This is flour too. It's just flour in a different way. This is the Click Kit, okay? This to me is one of the best things that Curaleaf ever came out with. Myself personally, I don't think I ever roll around without a click in my pocket. All right, this is just so easy to hit, real easy to hit, and in a pinch, you know what I mean. You can't, if you're having a tough day, and you're in the office, or you're at a concert or something like that. That's where this comes in handy. You can't just break out this at a concert. We're gonna have an issue. Although these days people are getting a little bit easier about that. But you can hit this anywhere. You can hit this next to somebody sitting next to you and just blow it on the floor, and they don't know what's going on. Over there at the Dignitary Tea and Kava House, we have numerous people hitting these. Some of them hitting vape pens, some of them doing a nicotine thing. I don't really care what you're doing, do your own thing. But this is my thing. I always have a click on me. I think this one hits the best for me. all right? If you want to go another way with the pen, Select makes a wonderful pen as well. It's also very efficient, real easy to stick in your pocket. To me, I like the Click one better for me because I'm clumsier and I lose things. And this one's a little bit bigger, and I lose these all the time, unfortunately. Or I pulled up my Lazy Boy once, and there was about 4 of these underneath. So I lose things real easy. That's why I have a big bunch of keys, because I'm very forgetful. I used to smash my head into people for a living, so I have an excuse. Now, here's the different ways you could do it as well. This is one of the new things here at Curaleaf, and I'm going to say this about chocolate, okay? Everybody loves chocolate. Women definitely love chocolate. I love chocolate too. This might be the best damn tasting chocolate I ever had in my life. I mean, I tried them the other day. Curaleaf gave me one of those little fondue things. We can melt it up and we put some strawberries in it. So we had THC infused chocolate coated strawberries. You're welcome. Okay, good stuff. You want to try that out. So they have the milk chocolate and they have the mint chocolate as well. I think the mint for me is amazing. Now, once again, if you want to figure out ways that you can ingest in a pinch, this is another way. The chocolates is a good way. Like, once again, it used to be back in the day, I'm stressed, I need a little help. Where's my joint? It's not that anymore. You pop in a couple chocolates, done. You can pop in a couple mints as well. I mean, how easy is that to put in your purse or put in your pocket, and you got some mints? And what's great about this is, everything tells you exactly how many milligrams of THC it has. And to me, that's huge, because when you talk about ingesting marijuana, when you're smoking it, it's easy to kind of gauge how much is in your body. But when you're ingesting it, it's a little bit different. Famous last words, and anybody who had edibles, famous last words is, I don't feel anything yet. I'm going to take some more. Give it some time, people. It's happened, I don't know, it's happened to me myself, of course, but I see that happen around me quite often. I don't feel anything yet, let me take another one. And you say, well, and they take it, and then it turns out poorly. So you want to take things the right way. For those people like this, to me, is my savior. You can get Rick Simpson oil, and here's a little pamphlet right here, Rick Simpson oil, unrefined by design. Rick Simpson, I've never met Rick Simpson himself, but he makes a wicked oil. And at nighttime, it comes in this little dropper, a little syringe dropper. And I like to put it in my protein shakes, or you can just put it right on top of a chip. It doesn't matter to me. But it's real easy. Just squeeze it out, and life is good. And like I said before, once again, it's not just about the flower. There's a lot of different ways to skin a cat, so to speak. And I like cats, Peter, leave me alone. Here are the drops, okay? The tinctures. I don't lean to this myself because I think my tolerance is a little higher than most. So I probably ingest this whole bottle of it. So for those people that have a lower tolerance, I said, and you just want to put a couple drops in your drink or your water. Listen, we drink water all day long. You might as well put a couple drops in this and make sure you're nice and calm, so to speak. Now, as far as dabs go, I've had quite a few experiences with dab rigs, and I'm not a big fan myself. Every once in a while, somebody will come by the, Dignitary Tea and Kava House, and we'll have a dab rig, and we'll set it all up, and we'd be ready to roll, and you take a couple hits of it, and to me, it's harsh on my throat, because once again, everybody's different, but I've tried a couple different dab rigs, and some of them are less harsh than the other ones. I know they have the puff codes that are definitely less harsh, but ones that coming out straight out of the glass pipes and you're heating them up and stuff, to me, like it's a little harsh on my chest. So I don't really dab that much, maybe on occasion. But if you're gonna do it, you have an unbelievable selection here at Curaleaf. The crumble, all right? And once again, you can dab about any of these right here. The crumble, the shatter, the wax, okay? There's so many things that you can do with these things. And what we're blessed with in 2022 is if you don't know what to do with anything, go to YouTube and figure out ways where you can use, shatter and THC crumble and THC wax. And that's the new age. My new thing, we're trying to find different ways to ingest, obviously. And my new purchase, I got one of those Cannagars. And if you look it up, it's Cannagar. I should have brought it with me. I didn't bring it with me, unfortunately. But in an episode real soon, I'm going to show you what that thing is all about. But I bought this Cannagar, and I think you could put, I don't know exactly how much marijuana you could put in it, but you're sitting there packing it for sometimes a half hour. Okay, it needs to sit for 14 hours. Long story short, there's a stick in it that you have to take out, and it forms, and you wrap it up, and it gives you the tips and the whole 9 yards. So it really looks like a huge kind of a Swiss sweet, and it smokes like a cigar, and it's all cannabis. So if that's the way you want to go that direction. I'm not a rich person, so I kind of mix in a little hemp with it. You don't want to throw in a quarter ounce of marijuana in one cigar. But I tell you what, we were at the Dignitary Tea and Kava house sitting in a circle. It was about 6 or 7 people, and we might have passed this cigar around for 2 hours. It didn't go out, and everybody was kind of looking at each other, wondering where everybody's going to stop. Okay, so that's something you want to definitely look into. But like I said before, this is, life's about choices. Curaleaf has so many places in this area. I live here in South Tampa, and I drive by the one on Gandhi almost every single day. I know there's one on 4th Street, and they keep on popping up everywhere. This one is so conveniently located here, right on Dale Mabry. It's probably about 3 minutes from Tampa Stadium, which I was asked if I played in. I never played there. I watched a couple times, and I watched when they became successful, and I was in the other stadium that we used to get our heads kicked in back in the day. But that's all old news. But this is new. This is new. Curaleaf is right here. This is kind of the new age of the dispensaries, because they are getting bigger. And if this day and age where a lot of things are getting smaller, it's nice to be comfortable. COVID is allegedly gone, but it's nice to walk in somewhere and have some extra space. But it doesn't matter where you live here in the Tampa Bay area. Heck, I don't care where you live anywhere in the country. There's going to be Curaleafs all over the place. And just look to see. For me, I like to walk into a place, and I like to shop, and I like to feel and touch. There's a lot of other people that like to do a lot of Amazon shopping. You know what I mean? Just, order something and it shows up at your house. The great thing is you could actually, I think Curaleaf actually delivers, and you could hit them up on the website, see exactly what they have, shop, pick it, and then come here and then select it. So, as we go forward, I was talking to the lovely Nicole, and we're hoping that become the Dignitary Tea and Kava House becomes a drop-off place as well, because we know there's a lot of people that, there's still some professionals out there, and there's still some fuddy-duddies out there that still, look on the end of their nose at people who smoke marijuana, and then they go home and they drink a lot of alcohol. So there's a lot of people that still don't want to be seen in a dispensary by those type of people. So there's some drop-off areas where where there's a will, there's a way, okay? And this marijuana and all these things here are here to help everybody else out. It's helped me out in my retiring life. I told everybody I didn't smoke while I played, and now they're actually allowing the players to smoke. And the only reason why I didn't smoke is because I wasn't allowed to smoke. It's not like I didn't think it was good for me, or I was against marijuana. I wasn't allowed to smoke. So I didn't smoke because I was going to get caught. And they were paying us pretty good money. I didn't want to lose that money. But now, life afterwards, I'm using all these things on this tray, for the betterment of my life, okay? And that's what marijuana is all about. It's for the betterment of your life. And the unfortunate part is everybody kind of puts it up against alcohol, but I never heard anybody say anything about alcohol for the betterment of your life. I haven't heard it. And I used to be a drinker, and I'm not a hypocrite. So, and I'm not trying to be a hypocrite, but alcohol ain't good for you people. So that's why I kind of hang out here at Curaleaf as much as I can. That's why I'm in a Curaleaf 2-3 times a week, and that's why I'm pushing you guys and gals to Curaleaf, so you get your wonderful products, because this can help you, but you got to be helped in the right way, and you have to have the right guidance and the right knowledge, and they have that here at Curaleaf. So we're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna come back and we're gonna bring the manager of this beautiful Curaleaf to talk about this one and some other Curaleafs around town. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back on Plant Power Podcast. We'll be back. Welcome back to the Plant Power Podcast, hanging out here at the new Curaleaf on Dale Mabry. This is South Dale Mabry. I know there's one on North Dale Mabry. If you head up way down to Lutz, I go there every other Wednesday or so because I get a massage over there. They have great people over here. But we have one now in South Dale Mabry, so you definitely have to take advantage of that. Now, there's something else you guys have to take advantage as well. You know, at the Dignitary Tea in Kava House, we're trying to do big things and we're advancing, okay? Cannabis Doc. I've been talking to you guys about you're getting your medical marijuana card for a long time now, and I'm just telling people the benefits. You know, I have some people say, can you get me? Nope. Go get your card. It's that easy. It's cost efficient. It doesn't cost that damn much money. And I'm telling you, for $200 to get your card and $75 to get it renewed every six months, you're getting a ridiculous amount of money off of your marijuana, okay? For instance, everybody goes, how much do you spend on the street for an ounce? A lot of people say, oh, it's $300-400. $300-400, and I come out of Curaleaf, and I'm coming out with satchels of marijuana. I'm just telling you guys. And I've put people onto it, and the people I put onto it have given me nice hugs because of, it's just, you're just better off. So we're trying to help everybody else out at the Dignitary Tea in Kava House, and we're bringing Cannabis Doc in the house, okay? So he's gonna be there every Friday, starting June 3rd. So right now you can go to cannabisdocgroup.com. That's cannabisdocgroup.com, starting June 3rd, every Friday from 9 to 5. you can go in there and get your medical marijuana card. And we had Austin from Cannabis Doc on, I think it was a couple weeks ago, and he was telling us what is needed and what you need to get your medical marijuana card. And listen, there's very few people that aren't eligible. I'm just trying to let everybody know that. Very few people aren't eligible, so go take advantage of that. So go to cannabisdocgroup.com, or you can give them a call at 813-501-4777. 813-501-4777, and you want to do it at the South Tampa location, and that's 4817 South West Shore Boulevard, right on the corner of West Shore and Gandy. You can't miss them. Can't miss them. And every Friday they're going to be there, and it's about giving back to the community. And getting your card is giving back to the community because you're doing good things for yourself. Now, I am here at the new Curaleaf, and we want to give love to Curaleaf for being the title sponsor. One love to Curaleaf. And Kimberly Cody is the manager here at the new Curaleaf. I'm going to bring Kimberly on here right now. And we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on here at the new Curaleaf. How are you, Kimberly?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Now, we're here in a building that I used to be at way back in the day when it used to be a restaurant. Mm-hmm. Now, whose idea was it to make a Curaleaf this big? I love it.
It was actually a regional manager, Jackie McCullough. Yep, they were in the area looking for retail, and they were actually looking at the building right across the street over here.
Okay.
And this building just happened to be for lease, so
Boom.
They walked over, and that was it.
The done
now
deal.
We're here. Done deal. Yes.
So what did you do to become the manager here? I mean, you had to have come through the system a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So I started with Curaleaf almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
I helped open up the South Tampa store as
Very
a lead.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
So I started there, was there for about 6 months, and then I was part of the training program.
Okay.
So I traveled around the state helping train all of our associates and get all the stores up to par.
Awesome.
And then after that, I got promoted to store manager back at the South Tampa location.
Yeah.
Then I went to Brandon, and now I'm here. So it's been a great ride, been a fun ride.
No doubt. Listen.
Yes.
Dispensaries are popping up all over the place.
Yes, they are.
They really are. And from what I hear, Curaleaf is the biggest in the country. Is that right?
Yep.
Good for y'all.
Yes,
Good for y'all.
No, we're doing our thing.
So how many Curaleafs have popped up in the Tampa area? You know, specifically Tampa, do you know?
This is Tampa 5. So this
Tampa
will be Tampa 5.
Okay.
So we have 5 in the Tampa Bay area.
Okay.
And that's just Tampa, but then there's also Brandon, St. Pete, Clearwater, which are so close to Tampa.
Sure, absolutely. Brandon is Tampa, you know that, right?
Exactly.
You know,
it's Hillsborough County.
There's so many other places where if you go 20 minutes, they're still counting that as where they live. So the Tampa Bay area is an elite area. So are we ahead or behind in cannabis? We'll say, well, I guess every state is different for the laws, correct?
Correct, yeah.
So it just depends on when that state kind of eases up the laws. And, is this moving faster than you guys thought? Because right, it looks like dispensaries are popping up everywhere.
Yeah, no, it is moving rapidly. We were hoping for it to be recreational a little sooner than now, but we.
You hearing anything?
No, nothing yet.
See, I've heard through the grapevine. I've heard from people that are pretty darn high up.
Yeah.
I've heard 3 or 4 people tell me next year.
Okay.
Now, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I think we're all hoping. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So if it goes recreational. Like, what would that do to a normal Curaleaf? Would that even change anything at all?
We would just be busier.
That's it, right?
Yeah, and this store's set up for it. That's why we have these 13 registers over here. So as of right now, with it being medical, we'll probably won't be using them all. But once it goes rec, we are ready for all the guests to keep start flowing in. Yes, sir.
And look at this. I don't know how many people are working here, but this place is amazing.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. And you guys are becoming more efficient as you go, because when I first went to Curaleaf way back when, you kind of sit and people kind of bring in. Now you kind of take care of it on the little computer pads and everything like that.
This is great. Yeah, no. As a whole, the company is going to a new pick and pack model. Good. So guests are going to come in the door. We're going to greet you. If you know what you want to order, that's perfect. We got these kiosks over here. You're going to go place your order in. If you need assistance, we're here for you.
Sure.
If you're still a new patient, you need some help, we're going to send you over to one of our product specialists. They're going to walk you through the whole entire transaction.
I love it.
Once the order's submitted, it's going to send a ticket back to our pick and pack room. We're going to have somebody back there to fill your order and then bring it out and cash you out.
Boom. Now, I've asked people this, and I don't even know if this could be answered. What does your average client look like? Can you even say that?
No.
Because I come in here, I see veterans, I see 20-year-old, 21-year-old kids, I see moms. Anybody can.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many uses for cannabis. We can include cannabis in our lives in so many different ways. So there's no average customer.
Correct.
Anybody and everybody.
So are you a cannabis user yourself?
I am, yes.
And what do you do? What do you use on the tray?
So, well, I probably use everything
Okay,
on the tray.
me too.
But I can tell you what my
Me
favorites
too.
are. I love the new chocolate that we just launched. The
Love
chocolate
the
is
chocolate.
probably the best chocolate that I've
You
had.
ain't lying.
It's so
I
good.
said that.
It's so
Yes,
good.
absolutely.
The indica one's great for sleep, so I like to take that before bed. Helps me get a nice sleep, so I
Yep.
can come back here and rock out every single day.
Rock out.
And then I'm a flower girl, so I
Okay.
usually gravitate towards the flower itself. I prefer indicas.
Okay.
And then if I want to vape, I go for our Select Live resins.
Okay.
So.
Well, we're very similar.
Yeah?
I'm an indica person as
Okay.
well. I do the vapes. As far as the flower, I was discussing the flower. Like Curaleaf has some beautiful buds.
We do.
But I find myself grinding a lot and
Okay.
doing my own pre-rolls and stuff like that. So I would rather almost get the ground flower to get the discount. So how much of a discount is that normally for the ground flower?
So you're getting a whole quarter. At whole price, it's $50 for the quarter. But
Okay.
Curaleaf always has a sale. So this weekend for our grand opening, we're doing 50% off of everything.
Oh,
so
my.
you're getting that whole quarter for $25.
$25 for a quarter.
Yeah, because it's half off. It's insane, right? It's crazy.
You see, now that's what people don't realize.
Yes.
Okay, she just said $25 for a quarter. Listen, you don't have to do that. You don't have to be good in math to know how much that's going to cost for an ounce. Come on now. Your purse is not going to give you $100 an ounce for anything. You go get some dirt, like little dirt. I think it costs more than that. So that's what's so great about Curaleaf. I come in here and listen, I feel like I'm part of the family, and I feel like almost Curaleaf is giving me like preferential treatment, but they're not. Like every time I walk in here, it's either 40 or 50% off every single
just about.
time. It's beautiful.
And then if you're a brand new patient, we have a really good first-time patient discount. You're going to get 50% off up to 2 items per category. So that gives you the ability to shop every single thing that we have to offer and try it all at a discounted rate. That way you know it works for you, and then you can come back and get those products.
I think that's amazing. And listen, it's about, there's Curaleafs and there's different dispensaries everywhere, and life's about choices. I like to go somewhere that makes me comfortable. When I used to be a drinker, I go to the bar that made me comfortable. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
When now I'm not a drinker, I'm smoking the hell out of some cannabis, and I want to go somewhere. I want to go somewhere that's making me comfortable. So Curaleaf is definitely my spot. Now, you guys have done a wonderful thing here. When I walked in here, I was amazed. When I heard it was 612 North Dale Mabry, I said, where could that possibly be? I thought it may be in a new Newtown area. When I looked over and I saw it was the old 220 East, I go, man, that place is going to be amazing. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on opening this new dispensary. And for anybody that's in this area, in the Tampa Bay area, and you're rolling down Dale Mabry, 612 Dale Mabry, it used to be the old 220 East. And it's just past 275 and just not too far from Kennedy. So if you're in the area, I hope you know where 275 and Kennedy are. Once again, everybody come by the Dignitary Tea and Kava House, 4817 South West Shore Boulevard. We do have a medical card lounge outside. For you have your card, come outside. We'll all smoke together legally and not care what anybody says about it. How about that?
I love it.
Yay to legally. That's what I'm saying. All right, big ups to everybody out there. Appreciate you listening every week. Plant Power Podcast. Everybody get out there, smoke something delicious. I know I will. Peace out.
Bye, guys.